Hello there, my name is MrSmartDonkey. Welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. So last time we left off, we had set up camp. We gotta talk to Eyvind, so let's go ahead and do that right away. See what he has to say for himself. You watch for a moment as Eyvind, Juno's apprentice and the mender found nearly dead at Richhorn, moves his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not a bad festival trick, right? I've seen worse. And I've seen better, like yours back in Borisgard with stopping Bellower. We saved quite a few, didn't we? Indeed, and everyone knows how much it cost you. No one expects you to get over it anytime soon. Are you gonna tell us? Are you about to tell me it was for the greater good? But they expect me to lead like Alet didn't die. I don't know. Those are both fairly decent options, actually. You about to tell me that was for the greater good? Let's go with this one. It might sound cool, but the two things, grief and duty, can be separated. You sound like you have experience. More like plenty of mistakes to look back on. Part of becoming a mender. Can you talk more about becoming a mender? Any advice on separating the two? Yeah, why don't you tell me about being... Well, no. Yeah, let's do that one. Focus on what you have to do at all times. When you're not focused on guiding the caravan to safety, focus on forgiving yourself. He notices your silence. Brooke, without you, these people won't make it. They must survive. But what's important about these people? None of us knows what's coming. These people aren't the only ones we know These people are the only ones we know we can save right now. It's that simple. Eyvind picks up the repaired armor, hitting it with his staff to test it. I'm glad we could talk, but I need to check on the fighter who is wearing this. Oh man. A potential death among our fighters. Right, so we have a bunch of renown. I was going to use that to level up. Well, I would assume that's what I was going to do. So let's think about this, because the entire party is back in order. So I feel like maybe I want to wait until I level up anyone, until I know who I'll be using in the fights, basically. So I guess for now I'll just put the party back together. So Gris is out, and Moger is out, Ivor's in, Akon is in, and then, yeah, we want Eyvind before Krimmer. That's the whole point of having him here, or having his ability, basically. So we can have Eyvind go, and then Krimmer uses his ability, so Eyvind goes again right away, basically. And we want Rook in. So I guess we just don't have Irsa. But we'll use Irsa if we don't, like, if we need to have a human or an extra human or something. I do like her a lot. She was actually quite good in that last fight as well. Items, everyone has an item, which means I assume we've got everything properly taken care of. One thing I have noticed is we don't have Sigbjorn, but I guess that he's going to be in that other party with the Ravens. I'm assuming he's going to be coming up in that one. And I believe he was already level 5, so that's good. Oh wow, I camped just in time before something happened, apparently. We might make it down this river to the capital without any more trouble. Why did you just say that? You just doomed us all. You look at Ivor, surprised by his optimism. And I might sprout wings and start flying. Would that make up for your missing arm? Hey, I gotta make jokes about losing my arm, not you. I suppose that's fair. So what are you worried about now? I think you should make use of this trainer in his tent that we haul around everywhere. Oh, right. Oh, actually, no, I've heard about this. And apparently in the Banner Saga 2, you can actually... I don't know if you get renown or something, but there's something to do with training. And training is actually useful now. Like, you actually get something for it. You've led fighters in battle before, but there's always more to learn. So let's bank the ships and challenge your skills for a bit. Alright, so I guess we've got to do practice fight or something. This is the training tent, where you can hone your skills by completing challenges and through freeform sparring. Click on the training tent to begin your first challenge. Well, come on. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you, Sven the trainer says. After a quick assessment, he says, "Yep, looks like you could stand to learn a few things. I've got 5 challenges for you, and if you can finish them all before we get to Arborang, well, I'll let everyone know you've impressed me." Ha! Sven's laughter is full of plagum. Let's start with a few of the basics. You start about what you think about what he's saying. You up for the? You feel up for the challenge? Not really, but I guess. Then we begin. Sven barks. Well, if he barks, it's probably like, "Then we begin." Sorry, Sven. Jesus, take it easy. Bunch of spearmen. Well, Hakon is just gonna fucking destroy every single one of them. Alright, so we gotta form a shield wall. We gotta kill an enemy using puncture. We gotta use heavy impact to damage 3 enemies at once. Okay. Position your radar adjacent to an ally. Oh, right. If your archer is stationary and the enemy's armor is damaged, kill him. Okay. And When Archon or any Varl attacks the target, all adjacent enemies to the target also take damage. Currently we can't get that. Do I get to set him up at all? No. Okay. So this is just Archon, I guess. Alright, so we can form a shield wall right away, and this is also the best way to set up our... Oh, right, they have that. Shit, I forgot about that. Right. That's fine, actually. We'll still just set up a shield wall right here. Why not? Okay, because they're all getting close to each other, so we're going to be able to do use heavy impact soon. I don't want to do it now. But I also don't really want to start, like, to keep taking this much damage, so maybe I do kill one. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill one right now. So we gotta... Oh man, could you not go for him? Well, all we gotta do is hit, so we don't really care about murdering people with it. What is our bird of prey, right? Let's hit this guy in the back here. Oh, we have infinite... Oh no, never mind, we don't. I just didn't have that turned on. I thought we had infinite willpower. Aha, deflect. Okay, let's keep him here, because we gotta keep that shield wall off, because he's taking a little bit too much damage right now. And we can't do the Sundering Impact, or what do you call it, yet. The Heavy Impact. Right, hit this guy. Let's hit his strength, because Archon is taking a little bit too much damage right now. Okay, so Heavy Impact is just gonna hit 2 guys right now. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't move him at all. We hit this guy for 4 anyway. We just gotta hit people right now, because we gotta not take as much damage. I don't think we're actually gonna be able to do it properly, to be honest. Okay, we can kill this guy using puncture. The thing is, yeah, Archon's gonna die. That's one of the things that's happening right now. Man, these fucking guys do so much damage. It's crazy. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to... Hold on, did we not kill that? If an archer stationary, the enemy's armor is damaged, kill him. We just did that, right? Was that guy's armor not damaged? Was that what happened? I don't know. Well, we gotta... I don't know. I don't think we're actually gonna be able to do this anymore. No, we can only ever hit 2 guys. So can I just restart it or something? No, I guess I just have to fill. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. There's no way I can get it... Because they're not in a line anymore. Unless I backed up or something, I suppose, but... I don't know. Okay, well, this should do that one at least, right? Because his armor is punctured. There you go, that one's done. But that means we can't do this one anymore at all, so... There's literally no way we can do this right now. Haha, we deflected. Alright, so let's just kill this guy, and I guess we'll see what happens. We didn't get to do that. Man, these guys are hammering down on him, though. Like, that's rough. Failure. You're renowned gross. Alright, so we got 2 out of 3 done, but that doesn't matter. So I guess we gotta retry. We got no renown for that, but I guess we do get renown if we succeed. So I guess we can try it again, unless it takes time or something. Check back frequently for more challenge sessions, or spare anytime you like. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, I just wanted to swing at each other, Sven asks, or are you here to actually learn something about that could save your life on the battlefield? What can you show me? Plenty. Try to keep up. Alright, let's do it. Let's try this again. Alright, so it's the same party. They do a ton of damage though, like it's pretty rough. Alright. I think we're gonna go for the same strategy here. We just gotta wait for like 3 of them to get there, basically. All we gotta do is hit them. Oh, okay, we have to redo all of them, okay. I guess that makes sense. See, they all just fucking focus on Archon, it's crazy. So Archon needs to not do anything right now, basically. I would say move him back, but maybe I should do that. Yeah, because we need one of them to, like, attack this guy or that guy so we can get the thing going. But he's not going to. They're all gonna fucking... They're all just, like, focused on Archon. Like, what the fuck? Why? I don't understand why that's the case. That makes this really rough, because they're literally just... Look at that, they just go for Archon. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that? I can't even have them form up in, like, a line of 3, because they don't go for... Unless... Nope. No, that still doesn't work. I guess we'll hit this guy for 7 then. Alright, that... Nope, that's still... Actually, yeah, that will do it. Okay, now we just gotta make him survive, basically. Okay, let's do this. And then that'll do our heavy impact. Boom. And... Alright, you can still attack him, of course, because you can attack diagonally, right? And then we can go to a puncture thing. Is that gonna just do it? Or do we have to actually finish the fight? No, there you go, that does it. Okay, cool. So it's not too difficult after all, I guess, because you don't have to win the fight afterwards. I'm assuming we got like 5 renown for this, maybe? That's a nice little way to get a few extra renown. There's 5 challenges you set though, so I don't know how difficult that's going to really be. Oh, 12. Okay, that's a little better than I expected. Nice. I wonder if maybe you lose every time you, like, fail. Maybe I would have gotten 15 if I got it on my first try. Let's see what else he's got. What can you show me? Alright, let's do it. And then we begin. Let's see what kind of challenge you've got for me this time. See if this is the same character. Probably not. Nope, different crew. Oh man, that's a lot of fucking guys, holy shit. Alright, what are we supposed to do? Mark prey to have 4 allies strike an enemy. Oh my word, okay. We gotta somehow set that up. This guy is tanky as hell. Okay, spearman in the back. Alright, that should be possible actually, especially with archers as well. Yeah, alright, that should be possible, I reckon. We just gotta wait here, which is kind of annoying, because the ranged characters... I like how we have -1 willpower in the caravan as well. That's interesting. Only got a roll. Well, all we gotta do is do this thing. That's all that matters right now. We just gotta get one guy in, like... Well... Anywhere where he and the 2 ranged characters and then Rook can hit. Actually, 4 allies, so I guess we have to have 4 people and plus Rook, so 5 people at the same time. I'm not sure if that's the case, but we'll find out. It's kind of annoying that those archers are all there, but... Because right now, we already have... we have the 2 archers and... her can already shoot this guy, basically. So let's hit his armor down. It doesn't really matter how much we do, to be honest. But let's do something to him. I probably should actually set up shield wall. But, whatever. Right, so I can try this with Rook right now. Because if I do it right now, we have 2... Actually, I'm not sure if she's in range to shoot. She might not be, actually. Alright, well, in that case, let's sit back and relax for a little bit longer. Is she gonna be in range? She is actually of that guy. This might not be as easy as I expected it to be. Alright, she's definitely in range. Alright, let's hurt his armor, I guess. Why not? Yeah, fuck it. We just gotta get... this guy... Okay, if she's in range as well, that secures that we have the 2 archers in range. Oh man. Okay, don't kill her though. Alright, if I move him in range as well, and then once it's Rook's turn again, which is quite a while from now and it's kind of annoying, let's hurt this lady here. Just hit her strength so she does less damage, I guess. Gotta make sure our archers don't die. Right, if I put him here as well, then there's no way we can't get this, right? Unless we die before then. Don't hit my spearman, you little shit. Alright, take this fiend. We don't need him for this. He's not gonna reach, right? Oh, close. Alright, Rook's coming up. We don't want to kill this guy right now, so let's just, stonewall. I think that guy's about to get a turn. No, it's this guy, never mind. Alright, so this should work right now, I think. We have 5 people shooting this guy. Unless, somehow, he dies first and it doesn't actually count anymore. Oh, they're still fired. Yeah, there you go. Sweet. We had like 5 people there fighting, plus Rook, so that's 6. I don't know if he counted, though. Alright, let's see how much we get for this. That was pretty sick. That guy died so hard. Massive overkill. Alright, got 14 for that. So maybe you do lose 2 or something every time you fail a challenge. Alright, well, this is a nice renowned farming right here. Let's do another one. It's pretty cool. Oh, hold on. What? Try to keep up. Let that last lesson soak in a while longer, Sven says. I'll show you some more later. Oh, alright, so we can't do anything right now. That's fine. We got a whole bunch of renown. Actually, I was going to save the renown and spend it when I'm aware of who I want to level up. That was the whole thing. We're just going to sort of like... The level up system, the way we're going to do it now is we're just going to level up as we need to, basically. Because I can always level up before a fight anyway. I don't think they can ever take that away. I don't think they ever take that away. By the way, so that guy, whatever his name is, joined us. The guy who was being a dick to us. Oh, nice. But apparently we didn't gain any more clansmen or anything, and he and his crew apparently joined, but anyway. You look at all the food, like the governor guy. You look at all the food freshly placed in the supply carts. What's all this about, you ask Oddlife. The clansmen are trying to help as much as possible now, she says. Whenever they can, they'll forage nuts and berries or fish and hunt. She hands you a piece of fruit. They may not know how to fight, but they can keep us alive by keeping us fed. I wish they did that in the first game. They wouldn't have lost all their brothers, mothers, sisters, uncles, fathers, grandfather, everyone died because of starvation is what I'm trying to say here. Shouts from one of the rear longships grab everyone's attention. The quick construction is proven faulty and the ship is taken on water fast. With dredge on the bank and all other ships almost at capacity, you consider your options. Bank the longship for repairs. Obviously means we're going to get attacked, but it just means more renown. Have the clansmen board other ships. Dump supplies to make room. Nope. Ask shipwrights for advice. That sounds like a decent idea, but... Yeah, well, no. I'm just hoping that I can still do this after... this is fucking bank. Ropes are thrown to those aboard the sinking longship and is hauled towards the bank. A few dredge appear, but keep their distance. Their glowing eyes and strange hums unearth the caravan as workers make unnecessary repairs. Okay, somehow we lost declines and morale. Twice? What the fuck? We lost 9 spice twice and morale went down twice? Why? Why did that happen twice? Did we skip 2 days? They wouldn't have said that then. A desperate-looking lot of adults and a varl stand on the shoreline, waving you down. You probably look similar going anywhere. With Ivor. They look hungry, but they can they be trusted? Alright, let's see what they want. The basics, the varl says: food, safety. Trade routes are empty, and of the 2 humans, half look like they've seen battle. You have to find safety elsewhere. Come on board, you have food and safety. Yeah, come along. Everyone carefully files onto a couple of the less burdened ships and starts eating. Clip, the varl says, when you take his name and as his appreciation. Alright, we somehow gain morale. We got 12 clansmen, 12 fighters, and 1 varl. Sweet. I'll take it. Our morale's horrible though. I feel like I should have enough of supplies to wait for a few days, but I have no idea what is going to be coming, you know? A crowd begins to cheer from one of the longship as a man struggles with his fishing nets. As his catch nears the surface, some voice concerns. You're close enough to make a large shape and what looks like fur or hair in the net. Okay. Fire an arrow into the mast. Keep watching as the man hauls it out. Release your net. I feel like this is a terrible idea. Fur or hair. Release your nets or fire an arrow. Let's say release your net. Everyone hears your clear order, but the man ignores it and continues to pull in the nets. An arrow bites into the ship next to the man's arms. Oddlife has another arrow knocked before you look up. Let's go, she tells the man, or I will. Or let go, even. His hands open as some look relieved to watch the unknown catch sink below the surface. Okay. Thanks, Oddlife. I don't know, that seems really, like, nothing really happened. I don't know, seems kind of odd. Life. Oh, okay, so it does tell us when we lose supplies and morale every day now, okay. So we just always lose morale, basically. But it didn't tell you in the first game. Smoke from a village catches everyone's attention and the longships begin to slow. I doubt these scraps of wood we're floating on can hold many more, Ivor says. You feel the governor's gaze on you, and he slowly shakes his head. We'll help as many as we can. They might resupply us for our trouble. You want me to turn my back on them? Ignore the village and head downriver now. We can't turn our back, but I don't know. If we all sink, then it's not really going to help either, but... we'll help as many as we can. When the ships land, you and a few others rush towards the smoke, but the closer you get, the stranger the situation. There's no signs of battle or people panicking to put out fires. Keep going, Bulwark grows. We'll see what the dead are carrying. The Vral's comment defies tradition, but so do many things about him. Yeah, I feel like we should turn back, but fuck it. A barn is the only thing burning. No one is around. Unusual, Life says. Some kind of trick? Feels that way. Not sure, but let's look for supplies while we're here. Maybe that fire traps someone else. I don't think this is the case. I feel like if we look for supplies, we're gonna get attacked. But getting attacked isn't always bad. Like, it just gives us more renown, you know? Let's look for supplies anyway. The village is stripped of anything useful. Those around you are frustrated by the wasted effort. After a slow trudge back to the others, Roga stands aboard a ship, shaking his head. Some thieving bandits ambushed us and took off in a supply ship while you were on your do-good mission, he says. We'll be even more crowded now. Glad you're at the helm. Thanks, Roga. 15 supplies. Great. That's almost 2 days. And our morale didn't actually drop from that. Clansman force, plus 21. Haha! That's pretty damn useful. I feel like camping, but because our morale, like, why are we always on low? A large clump of hazelnut trees looks like a good place for clansmen to stretch their legs and gather supplies. Once on land, the children laugh while kicking around leather-wrapped balls of rags. You notice a Vrall on the edge of the clearing, silently staring into the woods. Is it that guy? He's watching a lone dredge grunt stalk a squirrel. Might be 100 of them in these woods, the Vrall's whisper, if still loud enough to scare the squirrel and alert the grunt. It looks at you and the Vrall before backing up. Get the entire caravan back on the ships. Kill it before it alerts other dredge. Watch the dredge, track it if possible. Back away, leaving the dredge alone. I'm not quite sure if he would bring us back to anything useful. Maybe. Well, do they use supplies? Like, do they even eat, like, normal food? I don't know. I feel like maybe killing it before it alerts other dredge sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna track it, though. The grunt runs away. You silently follow, but stop when you discover a clearing with a few small animal bones laying about. Meager meals for one. Near the bones stands a tiny statue of a dragon, and terror courses down your spine. You want to get away from it. We're gonna take that statue. Each step towards the statue adds to your doubt until your hand wraps around it. You realize you've been holding your breath and sigh with relief. Ah, Gormur's statue. Back on the ship, the clansmen discuss your whole experience along with all the nuts they collected. Smiles appear on most faces. Nice. Morale improved. 5 renown. 40 supplies. And an item. Let's go find out what that item is. I'm really tempted to wait like a few days. Oh, and Hogan wants to talk. I'll be with you momentarily. Actually, not Hogan. Hakon, even. Alright, it was a level 4 item. Well, it was blue. It doesn't necessarily mean level 4 anymore because, yeah, there you go. We have new items now. Or new level ups now. Knockback on strength tanks was free. Plus 2 willpower per kill and plus 1 strength. Actually. Plus 1 will per turn. I might as well give him that, right? He's not level 6 though, is he? No. I don't care about the strength or anything, I just care about the willpower per kill. Do we have anything else that gives that? I feel like I have something else that gives willpower per kill. Will and rest. No. Right, well I could level him up, but his level ups are... No, actually yeah, getting more willpower is not a bad idea. His level up's really cheap as well, isn't it? Oh, that's 13. Ah, let's fuck it. We're almost always going to use him. Oh, and he gets a new ability as well. Troll stones. The vendor pulls up stone shards out of the ground to block the path of enemies. The shards block movement, and the forge of their rise deals 1 damage to all adjacent tiles. The stones have 10 strength and last for 1 round before sinking back into the earth. Okay, hold on. So, the shards block movement, and the force of the rise deals 1 damage to all adjacent allies. Okay, so I can basically block an area off, and it deals 1 damage to all enemy units, and it has 10 strength, so they'd have to attack it for 10 damage basically to get through it. Well, I mean, I don't have a choice, so I'll take it. And then I think we just go full on renown. Or, sorry, full on willpower. Maybe an extra strength for health. Nah, I don't think that's necessary. Let's go for that. Okay. And we're not going to level up anyone else, but the item, now we can use that. So yeah, we get plus 2 willpower per kill. He's more likely to get kills, although I have been using him a lot less for killing and a lot more for mending. But I think that's probably still better than... It just means he has to get 1 kill every 2 turns in order to keep up with the plus 1 willpower per turn. Surely he gets 1 kill every 2 turns, right? On average. It's not actually necessarily true. Anyway, Hakon. The 2 Vrall look deep in conversation, but Eyvind catches your eye and waves you over. So they've all armed themselves and are running from something, but what? Hakon's becoming a dredge scholar, trying to understand the motivations of our enemy. It's just strange that we've never seen their woman fight until recently. Good thing too, we might have lost the Great Wars. You think about what to say. What happened back then? Juno says there's a darkness coming. Has anyone ever talked to the dredge? That's a good question. Both Vrall look at each other. There are rumors that some have tried and been killed in the process. A lot of nonsense. Skull tales about the sound of a dredge's voice making your skin fall off. So there's been no communication with the enemy. Is that normal? We were too busy killing to worry about a fireside chat. Besides, they only ever make warbling sounds. I'd guess if anyone has talked to them, it'd be the Volca, but good luck getting them to give you a straight answer. What happened back then, since it looks like I can actually ask all the questions? A great deal of killing on both sides. Imagine waking up to dredge attacks every night. Back then, the sun actually set. You'd wake up to a sound and see nothing but glowing eyes around you. Ingvar probably told you we never got close to pushing it back to the depths they call home. Actually, Ivar's never said much about the past. Oh? Ivar says nothing, just holds Hakon's stare. Well, he's probably got more stories than you could hear in your short lifetime. Juno says there's a darkness coming. But what Volkas say and mean aren't always the same. They speak in riddles and prophecy. Still, it might explain why the dredge are everywhere, like someone kicked an anthill. Maybe whatever's coming hit them first. Or maybe it's just a new tactic for a new war. If they've learned to crack the ground and call a giant serpent, then we're all dead and just don't know yet. I'll leave you two to figuring out the big issues. You should know that clansmen have been talking about us killing women and children, dredge or not. It's not sitting well with everyone, which is probably the way it should be. I say if it's us or them, we make sure we're still standing. I'm bothered more by your decision to destroy Einartoft's bridge. Yo, sorry about that, man. Let it go, Hakon. It was the best decision at the time. To collapse a bridge that cost thousands of our lives to build? If it weren't for your damn horns, Ingvar, I'd swear you were an overgrown human. The two giants begin trading insults and you step away, letting them vent. Oh, there was an arrow thing. Normally it's always an X when the conversation's over. Anyway. Okay, that literally didn't even improve our morale enough to do anything. I'm tempted to wait another day. You know what? I'm just going to wait a few days. Normal morale. I'm going to wait one more. Oh. Oh, wow. We're up to great morale immediately. Okay. Well, that's something. We haven't been that high for a while. So maybe we can go a few days without actually going down to lowest morale possible. And there's probably fights coming because we haven't had a fight for a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching once again. Hope you all have a good time. And I will see you all next time. Have a good day and goodbye.